Okay, I'm Canaran, the guitar player.
I'm Jan, drummer.
I am Arnaud, I'm a bass player.
And I'm Oliver, and I'm a guitar player too.
Oliver.
I'm Axel, and I'm a singer.
And we are Ad Patres.
From France. We started back at the end of 2008.
Yeah, 6 years ago.
Yes. And we released a demo in 2010. And then we released the first album on Kaotoxin Records in September 2012. Now we are promoting it as much as possible.
Arnaud said we were promoting our old album now, but we also work on new songs, and it's long because we have to work both for live sessions and for to work as the new songs. And as you might have guessed, we are a bit lazy because things don't come as fast as we would like. But we're working now on new songs. We have already, I think, 4 songs.
Three.
And Oliver already made 3 more songs, as far as I know, 4.
3 and 1.
So if we work well, we should be able to record something maybe in 1 year. I think it's going to be more technical, not really more technical, because as far as I'm concerned, I don't like new death metal. I like death metal from the 90s, and I want our music to sound this way. But we have made our music going a different way, and now we try to play more technically, because with Oliver, who is younger than Cana and I, and Arnaud, likes recent bands. So he has influenced the way we play, and now we'll go in a more technical way, I think, but not that much. We'll try to have a balance. We had several death metal bands by the past. We had Massacra, Loud Blast, and Crusher, maybe more into grindcore. But we had several bands, but they're not famous abroad. And other bands, a lot of death metal bands exist in France, but they are not known. I think about Benighted, which gets really famous, but there are a lot, and Gojira, of course, one of the most famous bands in the world.
Yeah.
And they live close from us. They lived close from us. We used to see them really often. And few bands from France can be famous abroad, because I think the other countries consider that bands from France are not serious, but there are a lot of bands, in fact. So it's not so strange to play death metal in France.
It's a problem when you try to talk to labels or get gigs outside of France. There are a lot of people in France who don't speak a word in English at all. So stay focused on France and just go around, wait 1 year, go around, wait another year. So there's the barrier, language. But with the new technologies, it's getting thinner and thinner, because young people can talk on Facebook. Everybody can communicate easily. So it used to be true, this language problem, but it's getting easier and easier to get abroad. Just that I think French people are lazy. Mostly.
I think it's also a matter of culture, because if you speak about death metal in Sweden or in the United States, things are really different because bands talk to each other, they try to listen to what the other do, and they appreciate themselves and each other's. That's not the same situation in France. People didn't talk to each other until recently, and they just looked at the other to criticize, and they didn't really believe in themselves, so they didn't really think they could be famous abroad. So that's why there were a lot of bands, but few were famous. But things are changing thanks to internet, because even if you don't speak English, you just have to put a video on YouTube, and then everyone can be famous. But that's a bad point also, because there are many bands, and the hardest thing is to get known facing a lot of bands. But it's also a question to my side of culture. Okay.
Yeah, but I think it's not the correct point of view. I think we have quite a lot of death metal bands from Bordeaux, like Goron or Gojira is not far from Bordeaux, and we used to have Disabled, Voration for Hungary, and so on. And being from Bordeaux, there's only one point, it's that we are far from the borders of France, so it's a bit more complicated to travel and to play in Belgium or Germany, for instance, or in the Netherlands. But I think we have quite a scene, a death metal scene from Bordeaux. It's growing and it's good.
If we've got potentially we've got like 7 songs already written and everything, so we've got to work on that. So it's gonna be rehearsal, maybe again, maybe rehearsal.
Yeah.
We've got to practice. If we want to record something as good or even better as we already did, we've got to practice a lot. So that's what we're gonna do. Not my choice, so we got material, we just got to work, so
we also want to continue playing farther and farther from Bordeaux. We were in 2014, this year, we have for the first time played outside of France. We played in Germany and in Belgium, so maybe 2015 we'll play in the UK and hopefully in the Netherlands. So we are waiting to have some interesting gigs to play also all around in Europe. Yeah, you can expect energy, power, tightness, speed.
That's quite different from the other band you might have seen tonight, because they are quite recent bands. We are also, but as I told you, we are older, so we have a different culture also, 90s, that's all the some of the influences, and we are quite different. Maybe not that fast, but I guess our strength is to be tight, efficient, I hope so, and powerful. And you will tell us if we have managed to convince you on that point.